Welcome and thank you for joining us on today's episode of the CWL Compass Ontario Provincial Podcast. Our mission is to share with you our faith, which is our guiding direction, and to help women navigate with joyful purpose, spreading our love of God through ministry and service throughout Ontario. I'd like to welcome JoAnn and Roxanne to the CWL Compass. Our podcast today is, we're going to call it Thriving Together. These two young ladies are from
St. Paul the Apostle Council.
Every time I asked them, they would say it in unison, and it was really quite cute, so I said, you're going to have to say it together.
St. Paul the Apostle Council in Burlington, Ontario.
Hamilton Diocese. And so, ladies, what keeps your heart on fire for the CWL?
That in itself is the answer right there. The laughing. And
our community, I think, for us, for sure.
The sisterhood, and that really is it.
Keeping traditions alive for me. I know I joined, I was okay taking on the presidency role to keep our Christmas Bazaar alive, because the thought of it not being possible anymore because nobody was stepping forward was kind of the hook for me, frankly. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's so much easier when you know you have everyone involved and helping. And so doing it together makes it a little easier.
Yes.
And it keeps the fire going. You could stoke each other.
Absolutely.
And laughing together.
The laughter,
you do that very well.
Yeah, the laughter I think is really key. And I think a lot of people don't realize, especially in our parishes, they don't realize that the sisterhood is so strong and vibrant within the ladies of the League, that to be able to laugh with your fellow sister in faith, it's unlike any other kind of friendship, you know. So that's it. Really is a sisterhood.
Yeah.
Unique, yeah.
It is. It's funny because one minute you can be praying, the next minute you can be laughing, the next minute you're crying.
Yeah. Which we were
and it all ends in hugs.
Yes.
Yeah, that's perfect. So true.
So true.
Now, how does your council live out the national theme, Here I Am, Send Me? How do you feel you guys are doing?
We're here.
We're here. That's a funny story, right? Colleen even extended the registration. You were telling me that story about how.
That's true.
Yeah, so.
I think being asked one-on-one to do things helps. You know, if it's just a general question, who can do this? Or is anybody interested in XYZ?
Yeah.
It's just having that one-on-one communication with somebody that says, I think you should come.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see you come. And then you're like, okay,
Yeah.
I should go. Yeah.
Excellent. So the Lord sent you here, so there's going to be so much happening when you get back, because you're going to learn so much here, and then you're going to go, oh, we got to do this and that.
That's right.
Well, that's an interesting fact, because when we went to diocesan, we loved it so much, and Roxanne wasn't able to go there for the full thing, and I said to her when I came back from it, we need to go to provincial. There's an ignition that happens, or your Holy Spirit becomes ignited within you, that you just want to share, and you just want to share and share and share. And so we were, hands down, no question, we were going to come to provincial, and hopefully national for you.
Well, it's nice and close, yes.
Nice
that
and
would be
close in
great,
Toronto.
yeah.
Yeah. But that igniting of the Holy Spirit, I really felt as though, how can we bring this to the ladies of our parish? Because not everyone has this ability to come. Not every parish can send everyone. We have a membership of 105 in our council.
Good
and
council.
It would be quite challenging to send 105. 105 people. But if every lady within the council could experience what it's like to go to a convention,
Exactly.
it's so empowering and liberating and inflaming. That's the right word.
That's wonderful. That's what the fire. Like you guys caught the fire. You're heading back. Let's try that again. You guys are going to head back to your councils and ignite their fire and get them interested.
Hopefully, we'll pray that we do. Yes.
Well, we'll pray too, and we'll see. Maybe we won't get all 105, but even one person listens.
Yes.
And then they might reach out to someone else, and it's,
That's it. That's exactly
whatever that's called. Domino effect. And then it'll just keep on going.
But we don't want to knock them down.
No, not you're gonna knock them down to lift them back up.
Right,
I got it. That's good. Can you tell us about a moment when you saw God working through your CWL council?
Oh my goodness. I think we see it happen all the time, right? There's so many Personally, can I
Yes.
share this?
Yes.
Personally, when we are all together and we're praying and we are all singing, I love to sing and I love music. So when we sing in prayer, it is so beautiful to witness.
It is.
And side story, after listening to Dr. Dudar, who came to our diocesan convention,
Oh, yes.
she sang a lot
Nice.
at our convention. And interestingly enough, the first general membership or the general meeting that we had, I don't know what happened to me, but I just broke out and sang the way Linda did. And I was like looking at all the ladies to sing, and we all started singing in unison, and I felt it was so beautiful and grounding, and I felt the Holy Spirit was really working there, and it really centered us to remember why we're here. We're not here we are here to lift each other, but we're here for Him, and it really hits me when we sing.
Exactly. I always think that singing is praying doubly.
Yes,
I tell them that whether it's,
Yes.
I'm not a great singer, but I don't care. I sing because
That's right.
I love it. There's so many great
Beautiful.
songs. Well, I think you just told me what makes the women in your council so special.
Well, there's so many things for our women.
Yeah.
They're very caring. I think we struggled with this question when we first looked at it, because how do you find one word? Our ladies are very dedicated. They're very caring. I think that was the best word to they care about the indigent. They care about those in need. They care about each other. They pray for each other. That was their biggest word, was they're very caring and loving, and that's, I think, what makes our council, and I'm sure every council, so special and unique, that we see each other, which is not often spoken enough. Every lady has so many different skills and abilities, and we see each other, and I love that about our council.
Yeah, that's nice.
And we're watching our council members too, because we see that they have skill or charisma or so we're watching too.
That's right. And like Roxanne said, it makes a huge difference just to invite one person. I've experienced that so many times at our church level, like, oh, can you come and help? Oh, the sign-up sheet's in the back. Nobody signs up. You walk up, oh, can you do the door at 1 to 2? Sure, put my name down.
Yes.
It's like, but
Yeah,
the sign-up sheet's there. But it does. It's such a difference when somebody feels that you've noticed and that, oh, I can make a difference because they've asked me. They want me to join.
And that's how that's how we came on.
100%.
I was only there for maybe 1 or 2 meetings, and I was asked to join as correspondence secretary back in 2012. So I became correspondence secretary, and then I ended up staying on as resolutions chair. That was called resolutions chair back then.
Yes, yep.
And so unless somebody asked me, I don't know that I would have even thought. I think eventually it would have come, but I was open to being able to say yes too. So that, I guess, is its blessing as well.
Yeah, and for me,
beautiful
I
message.
had our past president now, and a few women on our executive team approached me to say, we think you would be a great president. You should think about it.
Yeah.
Of course, I thought about it, and every general meeting that we held, our president would say, my term is ending at the end of December. Really need somebody to step up. So I had said to her, I go, listen, if nobody steps up, I'm willing to do it, but I can't do it alone. I'm like, I still work full time, and I'm still caring for my family, and life is busy. I travel a lot for work, and I said, I can't do it by myself. So I don't know how JoAnn heard about it.
Well, likewise, I've felt the calling, and I've known that I've wanted to participate at this level as a president as well. And then when I heard that Roxanne was interested, I had just finished my own health for my concussion.
Right.
So I felt as though I wanted to step into the role, but I didn't know that I'd have the physical fortitude and sometimes the mental focus to be able to do it, and to be able to sit with Roxanne. We both met outside of outside of our council, and we said, "Hey, let's go have a dinner. Let's go chat and talk about what it is that you'd like to see with the CWL, what I'd like to see with the CWL. Can we work well together? And sure enough, we're like two peas in a pod.
God, yeah.
Where I fall, she lifts. Where she falls, I lift. And it has worked so beautifully since we were installed in January.
Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations. I'm excited about this.
Thank
you guys have me like,
surfers.
I'm like so happy for you guys. It's so fun. And you both have full-time jobs, as you mentioned.
Yes.
So what would your, I don't want to say plug, but how would you invite younger members that say, oh, I'm kind of busy, or how would you encourage them to join?
When we first met, we actually talked about the importance of visibility, not so much going up to people right away, but helping them to see. We found that a lot of the ladies in our parish didn't really know what the Catholic Women's League did.
Oh.
And we made a plug to increase our visibility a little bit more and talk one-on-one with people.
I would say was a bit challenging because some of our executive, they're humble. And they don't like to show off, and they don't want the attention almost. So I remember at the beginning it was a bit hard to explain. Oh, why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Like, why are we working with the Knights? Why are we doing this? You know, in terms of, you know, let's just do our thing.
Let's just
under the radar and,
best kept secret. We'll just do our thing. Nobody needs to know
I think that was. It's been good. I mean, we've all embraced it now. Everybody's excited.
But in keeping with the visibility, we also encouraged each one of our members to wear their pins. We encouraged each one of our members to talk about it with other ladies within the pews when they were sitting. We asked them to invite people. And then we took our bulletin and we really started putting kind of an information. Do you know that the Catholic Women's League does this? Do you know that the Catholic Women's League began in 1917, 1920? Did you know? And we would leave little tidbits of information, and sure enough, we would always end it with, for more information, contact us. And sure enough, we received emails, we received lots of questions. Our membership, when we first came on, our membership was down at 80 something. But a lot of that were ladies needing to renew their membership as well. But I feel like since Roxanne and I came on, we have taken an extra initiative to just kind of approach women, especially younger women, who've been asking, is there anything for my children? Is there anything that I could do? As a mom, I'm really busy. And that's the big question, a big concern. Our ladies today are very busy. And if we're thinking of what Roxanne and I have discussed, I'll share this now. What we've discussed in the past is how we're kind of a generation. Roxanne and I were in I'm in my 50s. She's,
Same.
And it's I didn't want to just volunteer.
Well, I'm still in my 50s, but I'm almost out. You guys look way younger.
I just got into my 50s, and I said we're very blessed because we have, on one side, we have a membership that's older, that is of a generation that we have experienced. My mother was a woman of the Catholic Women's League, and she was my first experience. I watched her, and I watched the work she did, the service she did, and the sisterhood she created with other women. She would bring me to things. So it was very ingrained that I knew that I would become part of the Catholic Women's League. So I have a very deep respect for all the work that the ladies have done before us, right? And so in this role as presidents, and we're at that kind of generation, we're kind of in the middle, because we also see the younger generation, and we see the challenges they have to balance work. Many of these ladies are working full-time too, and they have multiple children, or they're caring for an ailing loved one as well. And it's quite a different, there's a fear almost of saying, oh yes, I'm available, because they don't want to overextend themselves. So we're trying to find a fine balance, aren't we, between honoring and respecting the old and the traditions of that, and trying to create new ways to meet the ladies where they're at, that you don't necessarily have to come to every meeting. You don't necessarily need to be present to do the action. You can pray. Can you pray?
Yes.
Can you pray, and can you support the mission of the league through your membership? Can you listen to what's out there, and then perhaps when you're ready, if you're discerning at what we do, just come to a couple of meetings, see what we're about. Some of the ladies at first were saying, "Oh, these ladies are coming and they haven't signed up yet," and it's like, it's okay.
It's
okay that they're not signing
Don't need
up.
to rush anything.
And they will be called in their own time, and it's nice because I think we're very blessed that we can see both sides a little bit, and that balance scale is almost like we're in a position of acting like a bridge.
Yes, 100%.
For sure. Guys, you got me on fire. I don't know. I might have to move.
Come to St. Paul's.
Though I love my council, so I can't really, that would be not good. Okay, so let's have some fun. What's one of the funniest things that's ever happened through the CWL? A little event or?
Funniest?
We actually, well, it wasn't, it was fun. I wouldn't say it was funny, but we did, one of our general meetings, we just did a fun night.
Uh-huh.
I don't think that had been done in a while.
It was a game night.
So it was a game night. So we had our executive just round up a bunch of games, euchre, bingo, Yahtzee, whatever.
Oh,
whatever
we
had.
Fun.
And then we just let the ladies pick a game, and everybody went off, groups of 4 or 5 playing games. We had music playing. They still talk about it. Like, it was so much fun.
And
Oh,
we're
neat.
blessed.
That's,
We're blessed because we're such a large council that at these general meetings we get about 30 members that show up to a general. So you have to make it, give them opportunity to connect and to have fun.
Exactly.
I would say the most recent fun evening I had was actually with my executive, right? I felt like when we were with the executive, we were doing our planning for the coming year.
Yes.
And there was so much laughter around the room. Nothing in particular happened, but it was just that is so. Wow. And then the time went, we were like, where did the time go? Did we even
did they think that? Was there an agenda?
Yes, was there? I don't know. I don't know.
Whatever. Who needs an agenda?
But I think that's the good thing, because we want to have fun. Time is precious, and we all know that we're there for a reason.
Yes.
But when we can laugh together about it, it makes it so much more fun. Uplifting, enjoyable.
I was telling the story the other day. I was repeating it that if it wasn't fun, I wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
So we have to make this fun because life is short. Let's enjoy it. And if we're going to enjoy it together,
absolutely.
Excellent.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Let's see. How do you keep the CWL feeling fresh and faithful at the same time? I don't even know. You guys seem to be so fresh.
Fresh and faithful. Fresh and faithful.
Is there an outreach program that you, are proud about, or supporting that shows your faith, like helps keep the faith going?
That's loaded too. I was thinking about the fresh first. Can I answer that?
Yeah,
one
sure.
First? Keeping our league fresh. I feel when we started, every year every lady's situation changes. Whether or not they volunteered to do funeral lunches before might not be applicable this year.
Right.
Maybe if they helped with the bazaar one year, or they had interest with something, it wasn't maybe what they can do at this point in time. So I find freshness, keeping in tune with what the ladies are able to do, and keeping a roster. We did a volunteer roster right from the very beginning, and we just asked ladies to sign up. And it doesn't mean that you're committed, you have to be there for that parish picnic.
Yeah.
But it means that we know that you're interested in this at this point in your life and in this time. And so that helped us to know that there was like a dozen people or 20 people that we could commit to that, and not feel, and that keeps things fresh, because I think the challenge, what I've experienced in the past, is that, you have a few ladies that really want to serve and want to help, but then they end up being the only ladies
and they're stuck with it forever.
And they feel and they get burnt out.
Yeah.
And so I feel keeping that one thing, that doing the volunteer roster, and we're going to change it again in January and see where everybody's at again. That having that roster available to us really helps us to keep things fresh, and no lady feels like they have to commit to any one thing.
That is true, actually, because as JoAnn mentioned, we just started off simple spreadsheet with all our memberships' names, and then columns going across with all the planned activities.
that we typically do.
Yeah,
And
With
you're
an
right.
addition of,
We added a
would
few
you be
things.
consider? Would you want to try a young mothers group? Would you want to try?
Oh, nice.
Would you
Yeah.
like to try and consider, like,
Yeah.
in our Hamilton diocese, we're blessed that one of our parishes within our diocese started a young girls group, and I would love it if we could offer that. Some of the ladies have come to our parish priest, who's actually now moved to Owen Sound, Father John, we'll miss you.
Oh.
I got a little plug in there for him. But before he left, he approached us and said, we've had a few mothers coming and asking if there's anything, what do you see could happen with mothers? And our first
Nice.
response was, please let them reach out to us so that we can communicate with them, because we don't know what they need.
No.
And if we know this, perhaps we could start a young mothers group. That doesn't necessarily need to meet at the time of our general.
No,
or maybe we
exactly.
could start a
Something
young
totally
children's.
separate.
Yes. So I think
Yeah.
being open to ideas is the biggest thing, and that
Keep it
roster has
fresh.
helped us, that volunteer, to keep it fresh.
Yeah.
As for faith-filled, we have, you wanted to mention that we have a wonderful faith chair.
We do.
And she has such a light, and being able to pray together, both at the beginning and ending of every meeting, our me crowning, the ladies are just so lovely.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and now we're trying to incorporate another way. We're trying to figure out how can we incorporate music, because I love it so much.
Much,
into
yes.
our-
Yep.
So faith, I think, just trying to do as much as we can, and all the service we do.
At our church.
Is within
for the
faith.
Church.
as well. We did the creation walk.
We did
this
a
year.
creation walk of hope.
Oh, nice.
For the Jubilee Year of Hope. So yeah, we're doing a lot of partnerships with even the Knights of Columbus as well, and I think our brothers and sisters working together helps us develop that sense of community and of faith, which is so beautiful.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's been beautiful talking with you two. And I am, well, oh my. This has been so enlightening and inspiring. I know your parish is very lucky and blessed to have the two of you there.
Oh, thank you.
And
Thank you.
we were blessed to share.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
And
much.
so we're JoAnn and Roxanne from,
St. Paul the Apostle Council.
thank you, ladies. We hope you'll join us for our next episode.